everyone! Today's video is a February favorites, and if you're not familiar with the favorites videos here in the YouTube beauty community, I'm going to explain them really quickly. So what they are is they're always uploaded at the beginning of the month, so that's why I'm uploading this at the beginning of March, and you do the month before so that you had a whole month to test out a beauty product. So that's why I'm doing February favorites today, and what you do is you just talk all about your beauty products, maybe hair, skin, makeup, nails, anything like that you are really loving during the month, and it's really cool because girls can just go into the search bar and type in like February favorites or March favorites and stuff like that, and then all these videos pop up and you can watch them and you can find what products are really working for what people, and if they have the same kind of skin as you, it'll probably work for you. So my skin is oily and acne prone, just so you guys know, so that any of the skincare stuff I talk about you guys will know. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my favorites, but you should know that a lot of times I throw in things that aren't makeup related at all. Like I like to talk about my dog or, you know, like music that I'm loving this month. So it's all just kind of random, but most of the time people just talk about beauty products. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing I am loving is the brand Laura Mercier. I had never tried Laura Mercier, partly because it's only in like high-end department stores. Like I got this stuff at Saks when I went to New York City. I tried out Laura Mercier because my sister and I were in Saks in New York and we saw it and we decided that we want to get some stuff, and I am over the moon. It could not have been money well spent. So the first thing I am loving is the Laura Mercier Skincare Face Polish, and it looks like this. And this is an exfoliator. Now there are different kinds of exfoliators. What exfoliators do is it slashes off all the dead skin cells and it sparks like new tissue regrowth, and it's, you know, going to make your skin clearer and newer. You're supposed to exfoliate anywhere from like 3 to 5 times a week. This is a daily one, so I do it every single morning, which I've never seen before. And there are two different kinds. One kind is a kind that's kind of gritty. It has like little sand type particles in it, so when you smooth it over your skin, it sloshes off all the dead skin cells. Another kind is going to be a chemical peel, so it's, you know, it like, I don't know, kills your dead skin cells off. I have no idea. I only use this kind, which is the sandy kind, but this actually has tiny little crushed up pearl in it. That is the exfoliator. So it's gentle enough to use every day. So every day you are going to have that baby soft skin. I've never tried something like this and I'm obsessed with it. I will never use another exfoliator. Now watch in my March favorites video, I'm going to have another exfoliator that I'm loving. Anyways, I'm really loving this. The next thing I'm loving is the new foundation I got from there, and this is the Silk Cream Foundation, and I am in color Rose Ivory, just for you guys to know. I like this. It is full coverage, and I'm really broken out right now. I'm actually going to get closer so you guys can kind of see a little bit better. So do you see how broken out my forehead is, and I'm really broken out around this area? That is because I just got a facial, and when I get facials it brings all of the bacteria to the surface so that it can kind of kill out and then be off of my skin. But for the first couple days after you get a facial, you know, your skin is acne erupted, and I like how this foundation is even covering it up. Like when I'm standing back here, you can't really see that, you know, I have a lot of acne on my face. So I'm really loving this, and actually the Laura Mercier foundations you apply with a sponge, which is really strange to me because I've always used a brush. Like, well, a lot of times I've used my fingers, but they always recommend you use a brush. Laura Mercier actually recommends that you use a sponge, and these are a special kind of sponge that aren't going to absorb the product into them, and so you pat it onto your skin like this, and you like push it into your skin so it doesn't stay on the top layer of your skin. It's going to kind of get really deep down, and it's going to even out your skin, and I'm absolutely in love with this. I think I'm going to absolutely love everything, which is why it's in my February favorites. The next thing is this concealer, and you're going to laugh at the color. It's a brick red, and this is in the color Mauve Rose. And so you can tell that this has a red hint to it. So I put it on my under eye circles right here, and it color contrasts the blue and the purple underneath my eyes, and it really makes me look like I don't have as big of bags under my eyes, which I don't sleep a lot, so I do have big bags under my eyes. So if you can see right here, you know, my under eye circles don't look awful. So that means that this product is doing really well, because when I don't have makeup on, they do look pretty bad. So I like this, and then I put a skin color concealer over top of it to kind of camouflage the red out. And the last thing from Laura Mercier I'm liking is this lip color, and it is their lip gloss in the color Rose. It's a lip glaze in the color Rose. So I really like this because you can tell that I have a color on my lips, but it's very sheer because it's a gloss, it's not a lipstick. So I really like how it's sheer, but then it's still a bold color, and you guys know that I've talked about this in videos all throughout the month. I really love the neutral eyes with the bold lip. I'm really loving this combo. And this is a way to have a bold lip without going too bold. And I think that a lot of ages can actually pull this off. You know, you don't have to be super old like you do. I feel like a red lip you don't want to wear when you're like 12 years old. But I feel like you can wear this, you know, because it gives more color to your lip. It's more like a stain. So I really, really, really like this because I really, really like everything in my February favorites. Duh. So I love the cheek color I have on right now, and actually what it is Just a Pinch Gel Blush from MAC Cosmetics, and this was limited edition, so you can't get it anymore, but they do come out with gel blushes a lot, and there are different gel blushes you can get. You don't have to get this one. This is pretty much as red as you can get. I put a very little bit on just on the apples of my cheeks and rub it out, and then I contour right here to kind of fill it in. But I like this, and you have to put it on underneath your powder because you don't want to put a liquid or a gel over top of powder because it's going to help set it. Yeah, so I am loving this. I really like the rosy pinch that it gives to my cheeks. I feel like it's like kind of like a little kid when they run around so much and their cheeks get really red. I feel like that's what it looks like, and I like that. It makes me feel very, very youthful. So going along with the whole neutral eyes with dramatic lips, I've been doing this for my eyes a lot, and what I use is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in, in Sin. I saw S-I-N and I was like, that's not the name, that's like numbers. No, it's Sin, which gives off a little bit of color. It's not a clear eyeshadow primer. As you can see, it is kind of metallic-y, and I put that all the way up to my brow bone. So normally I wouldn't put a color up there because I would just use a matte light eyeshadow, but I do it with this. And then I use my Urban Decay Book of Shadows. This is volume 1. I think they're on volume 2 or 3 right now, but this one is one that I've had for a while. I actually got it last Easter, so yeah, that makes sense. But I find myself using this a lot because it has so many colors. But I really like Midnight Cowboy. I've been using that a lot. This might have been in my last favorites video. I don't really remember, but that's how much I like it. I've been using it, I know, since last month. So I really, really like using this. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but my eyelashes look a little bit different than they normally do. So do you see how they are fuller on the outer edge? That is because I am wearing false eyelashes. Now, I don't normally wear false eyelashes because it's always hard for me to put them on. I'm really bad at putting on false eyelashes. So these false eyelashes come in a strip that are about that long, and they go just on the outer corner of your eyes, and they came in this box. They're NYX. They're EL190 Soulful. And they came in this box, and I just used my normal lash glue, I think it's Ardell, and I put that on the outer corner. But I'm actually going to do a tutorial for lashes, and I really like how this is false lashes, so you think it would be a nighttime look, but they're soft enough that I can wear it for daytime, and it just gives my look a little bit of punch. Don't you think? I think so. Now, I also have other eyelashes from NYX, and these are the individual eyelashes. So they look like that. And I like these if you just want to glue a couple of them right on the outer corner. These work just as well as getting the strips. The reason I actually use the strips is because I have lash glue for strips, but you have to get individual lash glue to use these, and I didn't have any with me, so I used the other ones. But I can't wait to be using these because they remind me a lot of, what's her name? Not Diana, I think that's her real name. Quinn on Glee, the TV show Glee. I feel like that's what she does. She has very long eyelashes at the end, if you've ever noticed. I guess I do because I'm like obsessed. But anyways, I have these in 3 different sizes, short, medium, and long. And look how long the long are. That's really long. I can't wait to use those. So I'm excited to do that. And I blend it with my Dior Show mascara. And I actually got this in a gift bag at one of the fashion shows I went to in New York City Fashion Week. They gave away Dior mascara, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I like to use this, and I feel like it really blends in the false eyelashes. Like, you see what I mean? I don't know. I think it's so pretty, and it's so daytime. I love it. Okay, for perfumes, I am loving my Pink Sugar perfume, and I have to say I like this because this is the one I get the most compliments on, and I think it's because I put so much on that you can't help but, like, comment something on it because I smell, like, so, like, sugary. But this is definitely a perfume to look into if you like sugary sweet scents. Every single time I wear this, every time someone says, oh my gosh, you smell so good, what are you wearing? And I'm always like, Pink Sugar. But I really, really like this perfume. Okay, now for hair. I've kind of been parting my hair in the middle a lot lately. I don't know why, I just like it. I don't know, I feel very like Kim Kardashian. You know how she always parts it in the middle and has like big waves coming down? So I've been very into my hair this past month. I try to do something different with it instead of just wearing it straight and down and boring, because it's boring for me because I always wear it straight and down. But if you have curly hair and you straighten it, it's different. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to say that straight hair is boring, but for me it's boring. But something I've found is that I like to use a boar bristle hairbrush, and this is a really inexpensive one. I think it was like $3 at Sally's Beauty Supply. You can get really expensive boar bristle hairbrushes that are like $100 that like professionals use, but this one works just as well. And I like it because you can brush through your hair and it's not as harsh as a regular hairbrush. So I like brushing through my hair when it's curly and using this because it works, and I don't know, it's just, I like it. Another thing I've been doing is not washing my hair every day. I'm a freak when it comes to being clean, so I have to take a shower every day, so I always just washed my hair because I was taking a shower every day anyways. But I found out that it's actually really unhealthy to wash your hair every day. You should at least try to wash it every other day. So I put a shower cap on my head one day and I just washed my body, and I got out and the back of my hair from like here was wet. And I was like, what did I do? So I had to get back in and wash it all. And it turns out that my hair is so big and I have so much of it that when I put it up on my head, I thought the shower cap was covering everything, but it wasn't. It didn't go all the way down in the back. So I have a solution for people with longer hair that can't fit a shower cap over their head. First off, take a clip, a really big one. This one is that big, so it fits all of my hair right here on top of my head. Then you want to take a shower cap, and of course mine is pink because I mean pink shower caps rule. And this one is huge because this is from Sally's Beauty Supply, and it is for when hair salons give people like those big rollers and then you put it on and you sit under the dryer. So this is meant to go over like a huge head. Look at that. I mean, you would have to have a really big head. Anyways, I put this on and I've started only washing my hair every other day. So this is actually the second day that I've gone without washing my hair, and normally my hair would get greasy from now. And I have to say, the first time that I like skipped a day and washed it successfully when it didn't get wet, my hair got greasy by the end of that night. And I was like, I can't do this. But then I kept doing it and my hair has like grown immune to only washing it every other day. Like I feel like my scalp doesn't produce oils as quickly. I don't know, it's very strange, but I really think that my hair does not get as oily as quickly anymore. So I definitely recommend only washing your hair at least once every other day. Try not to do it every day, but I know I was a victim of that for like my entire life up until this month. So I totally understand if you're like, no, I mean my scalp like sweats, I want to like get it clean, because that's what I always thought. It's okay. I mean, it's working. So the last hair thing that I am loving is my Sebastian Shaper hairspray, and I like this because it's not a stiff hold, it's very loose, so I can brush through it, and it's not like so stiff. Like my hair is like very like soft and like wavy and like bouncy because it's not so stiff. So this is the hairspray that makes that possible. I'm absolutely loving my Waffle Weave makeup bag from glitzyglam.com, which is actually my own website. And I've had this for a really long time because I made one with my own name on it, you know, because I wanted one. And I only used it when I traveled. I put my makeup in it. But now I've started to realize, if you've seen my makeup collection videos, you know that I have a lot of makeup. So what I do is I spend so much time going through all the drawers getting my makeup out. So my everyday makeup, like my foundation and whatever blush I'm kind of into, it changes like every week, so that gets swapped out. But the makeup brushes that I use every single day, I put those in here, and it makes it a lot quicker to get ready in the morning. So this is good if you do have a lot of makeup, but you have a few products that you use every single day no matter what, and you know, instead of opening every drawer to find your stuff, it's all together. So I really like this, and you can get whatever color bag with whatever color name. You can get zebra, cheetah, polka dot, you know, lots of different colors. So I really recommend these bags, and Coastal Scents 88 palettes will fit in these. Lots of people ask me that. I get emails about that every single day. Yes, Coastal Scents 88 palettes do fit in these. So that gives you about the size dimension. They fit if you stick them straight down the middle and zip it up. It's about that size. So it's a little bit wider than an 88 palette, but it's just as tall. So that kind of gives you an idea of what the size of this is. But again, the 88 palette kind of stretches it out, so it makes it go about like that, because I don't want you guys to think it's bigger than it really is. It is small enough to take with you, but it's big enough to fit your 88 palettes. Then for a random little thing that I've been loving is Katharine McPhee. No, I don't love Katharine McPhee. I do love her. She's like one of the sweetest people I've ever met. But her album is amazing. Like, I play it on repeat over and over. I know every song. I know all the words to every song because I play it so much. Yeah, but my favorite song, I think, is Lifetime, which wasn't one of my favorite songs a while ago because I had only listened to her like really popular ones, and I also like Last Letter. So those are my two favorite on this CD, and you get a little bonus track. Yeah. So those are my favorites for the month of February. If you want to make your favorites and post it as a video response to this video, I'd love to watch it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.